two forces in the universe. One magnificent, the other sinister. It is said that the devil plays for men's souls. So does Dr. Fu Manchu. Satan himself. Evil incarnate.
This is the happiest man in the world. He's Mr. Walter Stafford, and he's just drawn $3,000 out of his savings account for steamship tickets that will take him and his wife around the world.
I beg your pardon, sir. Could you direct me to the library?
Why, of course, young lady. It's 2 blocks down that way, then 1 to the right. It's a brick building. There's a fountain out in front.
About left, Mr. Stafford.
Well, thanks a lot, but I don't know you. Besides, I'm just going down to the ticket office.
Easy, old-timer. I got a gun.
Take this pill.
What is it?
Go on, take it. But you want me to shove it down your throat.
Why have you brought me here? What's in that pill you forced me to take?
That pill you took, Mr. Stafford, is just to convince you that Dr. Fu Manchu will have your services.
Dr. Fu Manchu? My services?
I am Dr. Fu Manchu. I know that you worked for the Bureau of Engraving. You created the special inks that were used in the printing of United States currency. You will do the same for me.
I'll do no such thing. That means to me you're a counterfeiter.
In that case, I feel sorry for you. In a moment, you will become dizzy. But then you will be seized with the most excruciating pain known. Have him seated. You cannot believe such pain can exist. It will last for many hours. And when death eventually does come, it will be most welcome. Give me your promise, and I can give you instant relief.
I can't stand it. I can't stand it.
Corona! Water. I will provide a laboratory and the necessary chemicals. The sooner you have finished your task, the sooner I am done with you.
My wife, she's not well. The shock of my disappearance will kill her. I'll make it, Rick. I'll make it only. Oh, let me get word to her every day.
Good morning. May I help you?
I'd like to see Dr. Petrie if he's not busy.
Do you have an appointment?
No. But I'm an old friend, and something has happened. It's an emergency.
Well, just a minute. Dr. Petrie, there's someone to see you.
Mrs. Stafford, Martha Stafford.
Here, Dad?
Yes, Betty, I'll be right out.
Please sit down.
No, thank you. I'd rather not.
Hello, Martha. It's wonderful to see you.
Oh, you don't know how happy I am to see you, John.
This is Miss Betty Leonard, my assistant. Mrs. Stafford's husband used to be my chemistry instructor in college. How is Walter? Spry as ever?
That's why I'm here, John. I know that you have connections with the police and law agencies, and you know what to do. He's gone. I don't know why or where, left yesterday to go to the bank to get money for our tickets, and I haven't heard from him since.
Have you called the police?
No, I rather expected him back any minute, and when he was still gone this morning, I came to you.
Betty, give me the police department, the Bureau of Missing Persons. The papers have the story by late afternoon. Sir Dennis was kind enough to go with me that evening when I saw Martha again.
I'm sorry, Sir Dennis, but I can't give you any more information than I've already given.
Well, really not much to go on, but then we've had less.
Here's your coffee, Martha. I'll get cream and sugar. Well, that's very strange. There's something under the door. It wasn't there when we arrived. No one in the hall. It's just a plain envelope with your name on it, Martha.
Dearest Martha, this is to inform Ida and yourself that I'm safe and well. For both of you, kisses and a large hug. Walter. And I'm positive that's his handwriting.
May I? Let me see it. Who's Ida?
I don't know any Ida. Give it to me. There may be a clue in the message itself. During the war, while Walter was away, we worked on a code so that I'd know where he was.
What is the code in this message?
I think so. Bring the atlas from there. The fifth word is Ida, and the last two letters in the word are the fourth and first letters in the alphabet. That means that he's on the 41st degree latitude.
Right along here.
E and G are the last two letters in the next to the last word, and they're the seventh and the fifth letters of the alphabet. That means that he's on the 75th degree longitude.
And the lines cross right here. Right here in this city.
Well, if that's true, our task will be so much easier.
Hello? Yes. Yes, he's here. It's for you, Sir Dennis.
Thank you. I wonder who knows I'm here. Hello? Hello, who is this? Someone said to turn on the television right away. It was a strange, soft kind of voice.
The television is back there.
Did they say what channel?
Yes.
During lunch hour today, a small community was suddenly showered with a cloud of brand new $10, $20, and $50 bills, apparently unloaded from a high-flying plane. The bills were found good at the bank, and it was estimated that over $1 million was retrieved. Nothing quite that fantastic has happened in the state of New Mexico, or anywhere else for that matter. So we'll leave you with a happy hope that it could happen to you.
That was an amazing thing. I wonder why somebody wanted us to see it.
I bet Walter was out there trying to get some of that money for you, Martha.
Mr. Stafford, may I take this note with me?
Certainly, anything if it would help.
Don't worry, it will. Now, don't forget to take those pills, Martha.
And if you get any more of these notes, please let me know at once.
Of course, Sir Dennis.
Good night.
Good night.
Don't call the police.
Why not?
Because Fu Manchu must see you at once. He says it's the most important thing you'll ever do. Unless you want this country smashed.
How do I know this isn't a trap?
I could have killed you. Come with me.
It made the headline. Dollars from heaven. Today, the town of Mesa, New Mexico was the scene.
Show him in. Remove the blindfold. Welcome to my humble establishment, Sir Dennis. mysterious occurrence of yesterday was not the work of a practical joker, as the papers implied. It was the beginning, the opening phase of my greatest plan.
I'm listening.
That money was printed by me. I can print millions. Yes, billions. In the Orient, we learned to barter long before there was money. Now I wish to barter with the government.
Barter?
Here is a brief description of a new power plant utilizing the anti-proton as its source of power. It is top secret, but there are plans and specifications for it. You will see to it that copies are delivered at a designated spot within the next 36 hours.
Suppose the government refuses.
What do you suppose will happen if this headline, money from heaven, were duplicated in every large city in America? Here is one of my bills. You may spend it anywhere, just as the people of Mesa, New Mexico did. But there is no security back of it. Not a dime in the treasury. $1 billion worth of these flooding the country would smash the monetary standards, ruin American credit, a world credit. See that he has a safe passage back. Instruct him in the manner of our communication. I shall be watching you with many eyes.
Realizing the urgency of the situation, Sir Dennis made proper contacts, and within a matter of hours, experts from various branches of the government were called in, and a team was formed to work on the case. At any price, the threat of Dr. Fu Manchu's money must be smashed.
Amazing. Perfect reproduction. Paper, ink, engraving, all authentic. If it were not perfect, gentlemen, I can assure you that Fu Manchu would never attempt such a threat. Of course, we all know that under no consideration can the plans he demands be given. Certainly, but for the present, we mustn't let Fu Manchu know that.
I agree with Sir Dennis. We've got to stall for time. Meanwhile, every branch of the government involved will be on a 24-hour basis.
Just how do we stall this man? Well, I'm afraid you'll have to leave that up to me, gentlemen. Well, I'll keep in touch with you. Good day, gentlemen. Bye. Good day.
You will rise, please.
You've heard her?
Yeah. Take your hands off him, you fools. Let us trust you are the bearer of good news, Sir Dennis.
First, a blunt question. Why are you holding Walter Stafford prisoner?
That is a simple deduction, not worthy of you. Besides, what difference does it make?
Makes a great deal of difference to his wife. She's old and sick.
Then that should even make less difference. And now, what have you come to tell me?
This is a top-secret report on the Mark IV power plant, proving it to be unusable. Its radiation would kill anyone working there in a matter of months.
Sir Dennis, you know me better than that. Human life, what is that worth? Do you think my client cares anymore for the slaves who will operate the machinery than I do for an old woman who is dying because her husband is gone? Aside from your ridiculous excuse for not delivering the plans, you're also stalling for time. This is an ultimatum. You can deliver the government for me. Either the reports are delivered by noon tomorrow, or the Western world can take the consequences.
The blindfold.
With only 12 hours, the time limit, every law enforcement agency was alerted. Every clue run down as fast as possible, for time was running out by the hour. Sir Dennis hardly slept as he gave the government the benefit of his vast experience. However, the one who suffered the most was Martha Stafford.
You don't have to do this for me, John. I know you have lots of other work.
You just try to get some sleep. Captain Pine, please. Dr. Petrie calling. Hello, Captain. Dr. Petrie, any news? Fine. Well, she's not gaining any strength. I'm trying to get her to sleep as much as possible. Right. Thank you, Captain. I know you're doing everything you can. Fine.
Bad news?
No news. An astrologer called to say that Walter Stafford has been taken to Jupiter in a flying saucer.
Well, at least the sedative's working. She's already asleep. Hello, Sedative.
Hello, Betty. Nothing but blind alleys, false clues, and only 2 hours left.
Can you do some Washington?
Yes, they're prepared to issue a special alert over all radio networks.
It's amazing that nothing's turned up.
Well, if you know Fu Manchu. How's Mrs. Stafford holding up?
As well as we can expect. Why, this is another message from Walter. Strange he didn't mention it to us.
Well, she's been terribly upset, John.
Are you here when it came?
No.
Dear Martha, hello to you at Ida. Still feel fine and hope to be back to the old place soon. Petrie, take a look at this note. The next to the last word has been changed. Maybe they've moved him. Ida gives us 41 degrees latitude, but C&E gives us 35 longitude. Latitude 41, longitude 35. Well, it can't be.
Right in the middle of the North Atlantic Ocean.
Must be that he's trying to give us more exact information. Perhaps an address, a street.
You've hit on something. I wonder if it could be where 35th Avenue crosses 41st Street.
Oh, there are 2 41st Streets in the city, a north and a south. And they both cross 35th Avenue.
You take care of it.
You don't say.